Stay tuned for the biggest fish, the hottest bites, this week here on In-Depth Outdoors. With James Holst.
Look at that. Wow, is that an incredible fish?
And the rest of the IDO fishing team. We're headed to the best fisheries across the upper Midwest and Canada. We'll fish longer, explore unfished bodies of water, and go further off the beaten path in search of the hottest bites in fresh water.
Look at that.
With Cal Schwiel.
What a specimen.
And Joel Nielsen.
Whoa, this is an absolute monster.
This is In-Depth Outdoors.
On today's episode of In-Depth Outdoors, we find ourselves in North Dakota, just north of Devil's Lake, and we're fishing on Lake Irvin. And the reason we find ourselves out here, well, there's actually two. One, there's been a very good early ice walleye bite out here on the lake. Second reason, probably the most important one, is there's no ice anywhere else. Back home in Minnesota, we had all that warm weather, lots of rain, just chewed up everything. South Dakota, same thing. Most of Wisconsin, there's just no ice to be found. So we're out here in Lake Irvin. We're after walleye. I'm fishing with my good buddy Joel Nelson. So the challenge here today is we need to get on these fish, but we've never fished here before. And this is one of those lakes out in North Dakota that has really swelled, grown just exponentially over the last 30, 40 years, to the point where we've had to reach out and access some other resources. And what we're going to use today is a mapping product called Dr. Sonar. And what it provides is you can put it in modern electronics and it shows you satellite imagery of the lake back 10, 20, 30, 40 years ago. And what that allows us to do is really hone in on the spots in the lake where the old lake shore exposed rock. And that's what these fish run on here on Lake Irvin. So we're gonna have to spend some time today kind of getting ourselves acquainted. But with a little bit of luck, and as long as the weather cooperates, we should be able to get some great walleye on the ice here today at In-Depth Outdoors.
You know, we just drilled a couple holes, rolled into town late last night. We're fishing just north of Devil's Lake, North Dakota, and this is part of the challenge, right? We're fishing a new body of water. I've never been on it. James, I don't think you've ever been on it.
I feel lost.
So we come out here and there's holes everywhere. A good sign, but not necessarily a great starting point, right? They're in different depths. They're up shallow, they're out deep, they're all around us. So this is literally my second hole of the day. I'm just fishing my way through. I'm gonna fish fast, hit as many as I can. If we don't mark anything, we're gone.
We're trying to find rock, that rubbly shoreline of the old lake edge, but right now we're still kind of in search mode. So far we've been a little bit too deep, but we'll keep punching holes, we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah, here's the break, James. We just lost a foot. We're right at about 7.5, 8 feet.
Got him.
That a boy.
Not a giant, but a nice walleye.
Come on, baby.
That fish come up and just
Throttled it, huh?
eyeballed that spoon.
Oh, you're good now.
But man, when it decided to crank on it, it just lunchboxed it.
Look at him.
All right, I can deal with that. Lake Irvin, so far, good to me. And what I like about this is it's early in the day. We've got just an incredible weather change forecasted for today. It's warm, it's calm, it's foggy as all get out. It took forever for us to get from Devil's Lake up to Lake Irvin this morning because it was just so foggy. We're supposed to get heavy winds coming in, 25, 30 miles an hour, and then it's gonna turn to snow. So if anything, hopefully the fish gods reward us with a bunch of walleyes. As that barometer really switches, as the wind direction comes from the south and blows out of the north, something's gotta break loose.
Yeah, we're hoping for a flurry right now. And you know, James is fishing a jig and spoon, and we're fishing as a true team right now. It's the way you gotta pick apart a big lake like this one. Nice fish, James.
Yeah.
I'm fishing fast. I'm fishing a rip and wrap. I'm hitting hole to hole to hole. James is a little bit more methodical with that jigging spoon, and we also have some iFish Pros out, so we're literally hitting everything we can, trying to go fast, medium, and slow, and see what the fish want.
Covering the bases, because we don't know beans about fishing Lake Irvin.
Not yet.
We know how to ice fish.
Absolutely.
We don't know how to ice fish here. This one, I don't like his future. It's short, and I kind of know where this fish is going. He's going home with me. All right.
He's perfect. Look at him.
So that fish cleaned that minnow off my spoon. And I'm gonna throw this thing back in and see if we can't catch another one. You know, one of the things I love about fishing these lakes out here in North Dakota, South Dakota too, is they're so fertile. I mean, as these lakes grow, they just swallow up so much fertile ground, and you've got lots of water rolling in off the surrounding hillside. So they're very fertile bodies of water. And my experience out here in the Dakotas is when you get on these fish, the challenge is always finding them. When you find the fish, very often it's very easy to get them to bite, and the fishing can be very fast paced. And in fact, some of my best walleye fishing days on the ice have been out here in North Dakota. So I'm gonna drop back in and see if I can't find another willing customer. Yeah, boy. Coming in to lunch it?
Man, we're fishing shallow water, and it's just amazing.
I just got that one on the ice.
This guy's taking some line. Yeah, it's amazing. They just absolutely crush it. I barely saw him on the mark 'em.
Sure.
I mean, he's right below the ice. So there's my guy. I see him. Come on, turn.
Nicely done.
It's right.
Yep. All right, here you go. That one was going nowhere.
Double pinned. I love it.
We got a nice little flurry here. I just got that one on the ice. A rip and wrap fish. I love seeing that because, you know, when you start catching fish on rip and wraps, they're not lethargic.
Right.
They're ready to go.
The bite's rolling, and like you said, activity. Multiple holes, multiple fish, seeing fish on the screen. That is a good thing.
That's that new color. It's that pink UV.
Yeah, it's that pink UV and a number 4, and it's going to be a killer, especially for perch and panfish.
Yep.
But in this murky water like this, I love this color.
Anytime I see a pink like that, I think big crappies, but obviously that walleye likes it too. Great start.
All right. I'm going to add him to the pile.
It's not a bad start at all. 2 walleyes on the ice here on a lake we've never fished before. Probably not even 8 o'clock in the morning, so feeling pretty good about that. It wouldn't hurt my feelings at all to get a good day's fishing in and done before those big winds come. Because when they roll in, it's supposed to blow 25, 30. That's kind of what these North Dakota lakes are famous for. It's either flat calm or just blowing crazy. It's real comfortable right now, but if those winds kick up, that will change in a hurry.
Nearly 70 years ago, a simple idea was taking form in the heart of the ice belt. That idea was, if you combined a commitment to quality with a passion for the sport of ice fishing, you could build a better ice auger. From that idea, StrikeMaster was born, forever committed to innovation in the quest to build a lighter, more durable auger. StrikeMaster, powerful, durable, reliable.
New from Yamaha, outboards that combine VMAX SHO performance and reliability with a 25-inch shaft link. Introducing the VMAX SHO 150 and 250 horsepower outboards. Yamaha's VMAX SHO outperforms 2 strokes on hole shot, weighs less, and boasts up to 12% better fuel economy than competitive 2 strokes. This means multi-species boaters can enjoy the benefits that have made the VMAX SHO famous. Stop into your Yamaha dealer today and experience the game-changing VMAX SHO, now with a 25-inch shaft.
VMC's dominating line of panfish baits just got even better with the introduction of new baits molded from high-density tungsten, the miracle metal that offers the same weight as traditional lead at half the size. The platoon of new baits include the tungsten fly, fast-sinking VMC nymph and waxtail soft baits pre-rigged on VMC tungsten jigs, and the innovative tungsten chandelier jig that targets roaming panfish like a fish-seeking missile. The next time you hit the ice, tie on a tungsten, and you'll be fishing fast and taking names with VMC.
From the first time you pick up a tuned-up custom rod, you'll know you're holding something special. A rod not mass-produced, but built one at a time by the hands of gifted craftsmen. Rods like the Precision, ice fishing's most versatile multi-species rod, or the Precision Noodle with a tip so sensitive you'll never fish a spring bobber again. And the Commander, the rod that's never met a big fish it couldn't best. Tuned up custom rods. Ice rods handcrafted for you and the way you fish.
Oh. All right. Looks like he's still there. Got him. Does not feel big, unless he's a big perch maybe. This lake is known for some gigantic yellow perch. But I do love it when we get these bonus fish. You get these iFish pros out there, they're fishing for you while you're off working on your jigging rod and the other holes. And it's a good walleye. No joke. It's our biggest walleye today. Oh, he saved his fight for right here. Holy smokes. Come here, fish. Oh yeah. You're gonna like this. Oh yeah, that's a nicer fish there. That's a low 20s. Super start this morning. I'm really digging this lake. You know, we had some pretty fierce conditions predicted, but the winds have held off. You're gonna love where I got this fish hooked. We're fishing a small treble hook. It's a VMC glow treble. It's got a little glow epoxy at the bottom portion of the treble. It's kind of a little added attractor, and it's hooked right in the roof of the mouth. Exactly where you're gonna wanna see a fish like this hooked, because I'm gonna let it go. It's a little bit bigger than the fish I like to eat, so that's perfect hook position. All right, perfect hook position. Little glow treble there, hooked ever so nice, and we're gonna let that fish go. That's probably a 23, almost 24-inch fish. Like I said, bigger than I want to eat. I do love catching them though. Back it goes. All right, back you go. We're off to just an awesome start this morning. iFish Pro, getting a few fish. We're getting a few fish on the jigging baits. Just a lot of fun. I think the thing that I'm most thankful for here so far is we just haven't had that horrible weather set in yet. Yesterday, looking at the forecast, we were supposed to wake up this morning to just miserable conditions. We're probably looking at mid to upper 30s, basically no wind. So I'll take that all day long if I can get it. I'm gonna get this iFish Pro reset. To do that, I need my fish finder. I just wanna make sure it's set correctly. So here's what we're fishing. I've got a fathead minnow, the largest I could find out here. I guess the quality of the bait is just right, according to that last fish we just caught. Typically I like to see some bigger bait. The bait shop didn't have it, doesn't seem to be hurting us at all. And rigged on that, I've got a number 6 VMC glow treble. And just adds a little color, a little glow down there in the water. We've definitely got kind of some stained yellow, color in the water here. So it seems to be working really good. That's our biggest fish of the day so far. I like hooking that minnow behind the dorsal fin like that. It's not a true tail hook, but it's definitely behind that dorsal fin, which is in the middle of the minnow. And what I find is they really struggle. They get their nose down, they try to get to the bottom, and they just sit there and thrash. And I like to do that because it kind of makes that minnow more active. I get the most out of him. He's not the biggest minnow I've ever seen, so hooking him that way definitely seems to help. And these iFish Pros, the way you rig them, you use a bobber stop to control the trigger. But what I think happened was that bobber stop caught on the tip of my rod when I was fighting that fish. So I just wanted to verify that it was set correctly, and I'm glad I did, because I was off by about 3 feet. So then the next step is pop that markham out of the hole, get that trigger on the line, slide the iFish back over, set the flag, and the mousetrap is set.
Zing, just like that. Ooh. Oh, come on.
If you need help, let me know. I got
Nice
one working
fish.
here too.
Oh man, this is just hand-to-fish combat here in this shallow water. Oh. Come on, girl, turn. Nice.
Beautiful.
Oh, just woofed it. Just cranked it. That's a beautiful fish. Look at that, baby. Big fin out, proud and displaying. Look at that. Gone. I gotta get my jig back here. Whoo, whoo, whoo. All right, we're starting to figure out a pattern. I've got a couple holes here shallow that have boulders in them. I can feel it when I drop the bait to bottom. I can literally feel the bait hit the boulder, slide off the edge. And what I've been doing is actually taking that bait and just dropping it hard into those rocks, in and all around it. And the last fish actually hit it without me even seeing it on the graph. This fish showed up above it. I brought it above its head and it just, bam, just cracked it. So look at that thing. Just another beautiful eater. I don't know the next time I'm gonna be back to North Dakota to fish, but I hope it's soon, because literally our experience thus far has been when we're seeing fish, they are aggressive, and that's a blast.
No matter what moves you, Seafoam works. At Markham, we know being the leader in ice sonar performance doesn't mean we get to rest on our laurels. Introducing the new I-Series line of flashers. Every model in our new I-Series line combines a bright and vivid display with Markham's advanced sonar technology to produce flasher sonar units that offer a larger display and increased viewing angles without compromising Markham's legendary sonar performance. This winter, don't settle for anything less than an I-Series flasher from Markham, the most powerful high-performance flasher sonar units ever built. VMC's dominating line of panfish baits just got even better with the introduction of new baits molded from high-density tungsten, the miracle metal that offers the same weight as traditional lead at half the size. The platoon of new baits include the Tungsten Fly, fast-sinking VMC Nymph and Waxtail soft baits pre-rigged on VMC tungsten jigs, and the innovative tungsten chandelier jig that targets roaming panfish like a fish-seeking missile. The next time you hit the ice, tie on a tungsten, and you'll be fishing fast and taking names with VMC.
Authentic Series soft baits from Beefish and Tackle are just what the doctor ordered if you want to scratch your big fish itch. Available in 2 body styles, the Moxie Auger Tail and the Pulsar Paddle Tail offer a perfected blend of field-tested color patterns and hyperactive designs that come to life in the water to produce unparalleled fish-catching movement and vibration other soft baits just can't match. Authentex Plastics, your prescription-strength cure for slow fishing, only from Beefish and Tackle.
No matter what moves you, Seafoam works.
Fish on.
All right.
Dropped it right on his head. I never even saw him. That was almost scary, James. Nice fish. Just saw his tail. Come on, girl.
Oh yeah. Just belt it?
Never saw it eat.
That's fun stuff.
This fish literally came in and crushed it right on the drop. I was banging it into the bottom,
Yep.
Boom.
Love it. We got a little bit of clearing happening right now. We got the fog just lifting just a little bit. Not sure if that's going to be a good thing for the bite or not. He didn't mind.
No, he liked it. I mean, he thumped it. Never saw him on the graph.
We keep fishing this same depth range, 6.5, 7, 8 foot. It's not, we're not really wandering out too deep. When we get past 9 foot, I see nothing.
Right. Well, the best part about it is these shallow fish, when they come in, they're eating. The shallow ones want it. So that's why we're doing what we're doing.
Very nice. Very, very nice.
Pretty fish.
All right.
You go over there.
You go over there.
So I started out today fishing the Rip and Wrap like I usually do. It's an aggressive bait for early morning aggressive fish. Throughout the day, as the bite has slowed down a touch, James has been doing a little bit better on a VMC rattling spoon. So I tied the same thing on, just a different color. Again, always trying to give different looks to figure these fish out and piece together the puzzle. Well, I had a fish come up, look at it, and not eat. That was my cue. Immediately, I just switched to the green UV, and hey, now I'm catching fish again. So it's all about those fine-tuned adjustments that go on throughout the day, because guess what? Fish's preferences will change on any given day as it extends. Oh, yeah. They're not making any qualms about it when they hit it. Look at that guy. Oh, man, with the fin flare and everything. You know, we're having one of those flurries right now. It is just fast and furious, and when it is like this, I got to get right back down.
You're eating them up in the shallow hole, man.
Yeah, it's something to do with the rocks down there. I don't know what it is, but we're experiencing one of those flurries.
The boulder thing is a good thing to point out, because you can actually feel that spoon slide down along the edge of some of these boulders.
Sure.
And those locations where you can kind of tuck right next to the side of those boulders, that seems to be where we're catching the most fish.
Yeah, and it's really seeming to work when you take these baits and you're just
Bang, bang,
bang into the rocks. Right. It's a fish call, you know, so.
I'm going this way. Great job. That is going to be a delish fish.
I'll keep ringing the dinner bell and bringing them to the table.
I like it here. Got him. Oh, yeah. Ooh, this might be a little better fish. Here he comes. Oh, yeah. Shallow water walleyes. Come here. Come on. Got him. There we go. Now that we've got these color patterns kind of figured out, I think we're going to be on fish consistently today. You know, not a giant fish, beautiful eater walleye. If I catch fish like this all day long, midday, I'm a happy guy. You know, so very often we get out here on these walleye bites and it's an early and late kind of deal. You know, it's certainly not bright and sunny out, so that's really keeping these fish active here midday. I haven't taken a look at the time here recently. I mean, who would with the fish biting the way they are? But I would imagine it's getting pretty close to that noon hour, and we're not seeing any slowdown in the bite at all. He's not getting away. I think I've got him top jaw, lower jaw. Pry that thing out of there. Beautiful fish. Here comes Joel. He's got another one. You know, this is one of those wonderful things about early ice walleyes. They're never going to be more aggressive than during the first couple weeks of the season. Hey!
About the same, kissing cousins.
I think you've got about maybe 3/4 of an inch on me there, maybe an inch or whatever. Here, let me lend a hand.
Pull my jig out.
All right, pop that bugger out of there.
Ah, thank you, sir.
Well, had the hemostats ready. This is going along just fine. I heard the bite out here was really going good. I guess I haven't had a walleye bite yet this year, so I can say without a doubt, best walleye bite of the year so far, right?
Oh, I love walleyes.
We're plowing through some bait here too.
They're hitting it angry, and that's, you know, I think that's just the most fun part about it. We're really not having to work it that hard. When they show up, we're getting them to bite.
No, not at all. It's just anything you can get up, come off the bottom. I mean, if it shows up off the bottom, there's any red in the mark.
Yep.
It's not a perch. Boom, they just come right in and smoke it, which I love.
Yeah.
This winter, set a trap for your next trophy with iFish Pro. Ideal for all species, iFish Pro is an innovative fishing system that allows an angler to use their favorite rod and reel instead of trying to manage the fish hand over hand. Complete your ice fishing arsenal with iFish Pro, tactical ice gear that puts the fight back into tip-up fishing.
Look at that.
Find iFish Pro online at ifishpro.com or at your favorite sporting goods retailer.
Everything you'd expect from a premium quality fish house and so much more. Glacier combines superior craftsmanship and premium quality materials to produce a comfortable and enjoyable mobile base camp for your next outdoor adventure. Available in a variety of models, a Glacier Ice House offers more standard features, more usable space, and a better fit and finish than the competition. Visit our website at glaciericehouse.com to find a dealer near you and see why a Glacier Fish House is the ultimate way to play.
Nearly 70 years ago, a simple idea was taking form in the heart of the ice belt. That idea was, if you combined a commitment to quality with a passion for the sport of ice fishing, you could build a better ice auger. From that idea, StrikeMaster was born, forever committed to innovation in the quest to build a lighter, more durable auger. StrikeMaster, powerful, durable, reliable.
These fish are just not running a lot of line off anymore. This morning, earlier in the day, you get hit and they just, zoom, the spool would be spinning, lots of line flying off, and now they just grab it, kind of sinking down. Oh yeah. Yes indeed. Man, just so many nice fish today.
Well, that's a nicer one, James.
Almost a ridiculous bite. That fish did not run far at all with that bait. Basically just sunk it straight down, lift up the rod tip, and you could just see that tip just go pow like that. So I knew it was time to set the hook. That is a phenomenal fish on a fantastic day. The weather a little shaky. The bite really, really good. I'll let that fish go. God. Are you kidding me?
That one surprised me. I was paying attention up to the shoreline and this guy just rifled it.
I'm still over here trying to get this one set from that last fish.
I've got gloves on. It's getting colder. There's definitely something moving in for us, and I don't know how much longer we'll get a chance to fish. We'll definitely take it right up till dark if the weather allows, but we're definitely seeing that prefrontal push, and the fish seem to be getting a little nicer, so I've got high hopes that the weather will allow us to get some other bigger fish.
Got it. There we go. Oh yeah, feels like it's about that same size class. Gonna be a decent eater. Some head shakes and get that transducer out of it. There he is. Oh yeah, 16, 17-inch fish. There are so many of these fish in this size class up here right now. And you know, so very often these fish will respond to incoming fronts, and we're definitely just looking at that right now. We had just no wind, nothing at all. Now we've got the wind picking up. and it was starting to clear off, and now we've got kind of a driving mist. And that's supposed to increase throughout the day. So I'm hoping that we can really get these fish jacked up even more. We've got kind of an ideal situation kind of presenting itself here today. We've got early ice, we've got a big incoming front. So those things usually kind of work together to produce a great bite. And we're already seeing that today so far. So really no complaints. Of course, I'm a fisherman. I just want it to get better.
Here we go, here he comes again.
Is that the third time's the charm, buddy?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, that's bites are fish. If there was a bloopers reel Friday, oh, I'm living it. Damn. God.
Best part about that one was he gave you 3 shots at it and he still got away. You're just gonna let him go anyway. It was a little big. You know, the best thing about today was the weather. The way that front coming in really got things jacked up, but now we're on the back side of it, I think. I mean, when was the last time we caught a fish? An hour ago?
Yeah, at least an hour.
Well, we went from having that just incredible run. That was a lot of fun. You know, when you get a couple hours of fishing like that, where it's just, you know, incredibly fast, consistent action, that's really hard to beat. But now that that rain's gone through, I think we're kind of done.
Yeah, it's been dropping in temperature ever since that wind picked up, and it just hasn't been the same really since.
I think we're supposed to see temps tonight, low 20s out here, and of course that's exactly what we need back in Minnesota to remake the ice. So I think what we should do is we should pack up and get off the ice while we still got some daylight left. I mean, the ice out here is pretty good, but I feel a lot better getting off the lake when we've still got a little light to work with.
Yeah, we absolutely sore-mouthed them today in a big way, so I've got no problem getting off now.
That's a great way to start the season. So, you know, everybody there at home, it's been kind of a tough start to the ice fishing season. We are probably about 2 or 3 more really warm days to where we probably weren't going to be able to stay on ice anymore without some extraordinary efforts. I mean, long drives. So I think this cold weather is going to come back just in time, but everybody's going to need to be patient. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks before we're going to build up enough ice on a lot of the lakes in Minnesota where people can get out. So I'm thinking probably Christmas time, which is when most people get out on the ice for the first time anyway. So been lots of talk about how bad the ice season was off to a start, but I don't think it's really going to cost a lot of people a lot of fishing time. So when you do get back out, spud bar, travel with a buddy, spikes around your neck, and you know, Joel and I are even wearing the striker bibs here today, and they float. You fall through, they keep you from sinking. So when you get out there for the first time, particularly if the lake didn't completely melt off, you're dealing with some pretty poor ice conditions, and chances are we're going to get some snow. That can make it treacherous. So really want everybody out there to be patient, be safe, so we can see you out there on the ice, you know, the next time. So from Joel Nelson and I, thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.
Let's pack her in, bud.
For more info on the latest fish reports, gear recommendations, and hottest techniques, connect with us online at in-depthoutdoors.com or follow us on Facebook at In-Depth Outdoors. And if you enjoyed today's show, be sure to let our sponsors know.